Welcome to Stoic Living Today. Why you must master your emotions to never be angry again. Have you ever wondered why you explode with anger so suddenly and regret it afterward? What if I told you every time you lose your temper, you hand over your power without even realizing it? But imagine this. You step into chaos and still remain completely still. That is true strength. There's a war inside all of us, not with the world, not with the people around us, but with ourselves. Every time we lose control, every time we let anger erupt, we lose that war. We trade our strength for a moment of weakness. That momentary fire, it doesn't warm, it doesn't light the way. It burns. It consumes. But what if you could master that fire? What if, instead of being pulled into every storm, you could stand right in the center of it, completely unmoved? That is the power we seek, not in conquering others, but in conquering ourselves. Seneca once said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." And he was right. Anger moves fast. Wisdom moves slow. Anger demands an instant reaction. But discipline, it asks for reflection. Let's begin with this truth. Anger is not caused by other people. It is born from our own expectations, our pride, and our ego. No one makes us angry. We allow anger in. And what we allow, we eventually become. So how do we stop that seed of anger before it even takes root? It starts here. We are not gods. We cannot control the world, but we can control how we show up to meet it. When someone insults you, remember what Epictetus taught. It's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things. An insult? It's just sound. You are the one giving it meaning. Without your permission, it holds no weight. This is how warriors are forged, not in chaos, but in calm. Not through violence, but through silence. And when the storm comes, and it will come, we don't fight it with fists. We meet it with stillness. We don't shout. We observe. We don't strike. We understand. Because the one who cannot be provoked cannot be controlled. And that is true, unshakable power. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor surrounded by betrayal, schemes, and politics, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He ruled the greatest empire in the world. Yet, he knew the only real empire worth ruling was his own mind. We are not here to be slaves to emotion, not here to flinch at every insult or lose sleep over every betrayal. We are here to rise, to hold the line, to be unshaken in a trembling world. Anger is a teacher in the disguise of a tyrant. Every burst of rage, every flare of temper, it reveals something you haven't yet mastered within yourself. It's not the world failing you. It's a lesson you haven't yet learned. The Stoics didn't try to suppress emotion through force. They transmuted it. They refined it. Marcus Aurelius, betrayed, insulted, surrounded by power-hungry rivals, reminded himself daily, you can also commit injustice by doing nothing. And perhaps the greatest injustice we commit is chaining ourselves to our own anger. So the next time you feel that fire start to rise, don't run. Stand in it. Watch it. And ask yourself, What false belief is this emotion exposing in me? Is it your need to control, your thirst for validation, your pride pretending to be justice? Well, whatever it is, use it. Let your anger carve away what no longer serves you. Let it be a chisel, not a hammer. Let it sculpt your character, not shatter it. Because that's how we win. Not by silencing the storm, but by learning to walk through it with grace. The world is not your enemy. Your interpretation of it is. We are not disturbed by events, but by the views we take of them. That was the raw, unapologetic clarity of Epictetus. What offends us? What makes us angry? They are not truths. They are judgments, snap decisions made in moments of pride, fear, and insecurity. No one can make you angry. People act. Events unfold. Words are spoken. But anger is born when you decide to label those things as offensive, unjust, or personal. And this is where your true power lies. You can choose otherwise. You can see cruelty as a symptom of weakness. Insults as echoes of someone else's suffering. Chaos as a stage to show your inner calm. When conflict blazes, the average person screams. But the strong stay silent. Not because they are afraid of the fight, but because they have already won the battle within. To master anger, master your perception. Because when you stop reacting like a wounded animal, you begin shaping your world like a sculptor, calm, deliberate, unshaken. If this message resonates with you, let it be the first step on your journey inward. Hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Stoic Living Today for more timeless wisdom to guide your everyday.